Hi, my name is Encarni, and we are in Gredos, and today is Thanksgiving, and we are going to interview our language assistant, Yabby from the USA, about Thanksgiving Day.
When is Thanksgiving to the celebrated?
Thanksgiving in the USA is celebrated on the last Thursday of November, and in Canada, it is celebrated on the second Monday of October.
Do you remember your first birthday or Christmas?
My first birthday, I don't remember. I have a lot of pictures. Same for Christmas. I don't remember it, but I have seen all the pictures and I know it was a very nice time.
What was it like for you?
Um, I was very young, of course, so I don't actively remember, but from what my mom tells me, I really enjoyed having parties and celebrating. I enjoy talking to people, and when I was very young, it was the same. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Speaking of holidays, what is your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
My favorite part of Thanksgiving is getting to meet with my family and friends and telling them how much I appreciate them, because Thanksgiving is about giving gratitude and expressing how thankful you are for the people in your life. So I enjoy telling people that.
Okay. What is your favorite and last favorite food at Thanksgiving?
My favorite food is probably mac and cheese, and my least favorite is mashed potatoes. Yeah.
And finally, what's your favorite relative to see on holidays?
My favorite relatives would be my cousins because we are all the same age and I don't get to see them often because they go to university in different states. But for Thanksgiving, we all come together and it is very nice to see them. Good questions.
What did you do on your last Thanksgiving?
On my last Thanksgiving last year, I had a Friendsgiving. This is when you invite all of your friends over and everybody brings a dish, some type of food, and we all sit together and we eat. I do this every year, so that's what I did.
Okay, so I don't have more questions.
What will you be most thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Ooh, this Thanksgiving, well, today, I'm very thankful to be here in Gredos with all of you guys. You guys are some of my favorite students and my favorite class with some of the best teachers. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, same for me. I'm really excited to be here.
If you had $1 to give to anyone in this world, who would you give it to and why?
If I had $1,
I- Who would you give it to in anyone from this world?
that's a really interesting question. If I had $1, I would probably give it to my best friend because she deserves some encouragement.
How often do you see her?
Um, she is in Atlanta now and she is studying to be a dentist. So I haven't seen her in a long time. I saw her this last summer a few times, but I do miss her. I don't see her often. Good question.
What is your sorry? What is one thing that you do with your parents that makes you happy?
With my parents, my favorite thing to do with them is when we all have a dinner together. We sit and we talk for hours, we all prepare something, and it's nice to just catch up about our days because it is very busy in the US. Our lives are very busy, so it is not often we get to come together and we get to sit and eat dinner. So I really appreciate that.
Who is your current hero and why?
My current hero is probably my mom because she always works very hard and she always has a positive attitude no matter what. And I want to be just like her. So she's my hero.
I have another question that is, what do you prefer? Celebrate the Thanksgiving with your friends or with your family?
Um, I think I prefer Thanksgiving with my friends just because we have more options for food and it is more loud, it's more fun. Yes.
What celebrity should we be thankful for and why?
It's an interesting question. It's kind of a difficult question. I think for me, any celebrities who are musicians or who are artists, people who are filmmakers, creative celebrities in general, we we should be thankful for them because I think they help us in a lot of ways. For me, at least, music helps me a lot, so I'm very thankful to anyone who creates music.
And what is your favorite singer or musician?
Right now, my favorite singer is probably Harry Styles. Yes. How about you?
I don't know. I I don't hear music of Harry Styles.
Ah, okay. It's very good. I recommend it.
Okay.
What things should people be really thankful for?
I think people should first be really thankful to be alive because it is a privilege and not everybody gets the opportunity to experience this life. So that's the biggest one, I think.
What do you like doing on Thanksgiving Day?
For me, the first thing is in the mornings, I send a text message to all of my family and friends, telling them I am thankful for them. In Atlanta, there is a Thanksgiving race, typically every year. So a lot of people run in the mornings and they dress up as turkeys sometimes. Some years I enjoy doing that.
What do you usually do on Thanksgiving Day?
For me, I do the race, and then I also do the text messages. I have to prepare my house a lot for my friends who are coming over, so I clean for most of the day. But yeah, that's it. It's normal.
If you could ask your parents to do one thing different, what would it be?
If I could ask my parents to do one thing different, it would probably be to travel with me more often. Yes, that's what I would ask them to do.
Now, changing a little bit the theme, I'm going to ask you about sports. What sports or game are involved on Thanksgiving Day?
A lot of people like to watch football, American football, on Thanksgiving Day. Or there is also a race, like I mentioned before, where different people will run for different distances. And those are the two most common sports, I think.
And what do you like to do or play?
I like to do the runs, the races sometimes. I'm not a big American football fan, so.
And how does the people celebrate it Thanksgiving Day in the USA?
Thanksgiving Day, many people like to watch a parade. It is called the Macy's Day Parade. It is in New York City, and it's one of the biggest parades in the US. Many people will go to New York City to watch it in person, or they will watch it on TV in the mornings. And then after that, many people will be preparing food for most of the day. As I said before, the different races, or watching football games, calling family members, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Hello, Yabby. We are also very thankful for you for being here, and I would like to ask you about any funny anecdotes you have on this day in the past. Any funny moments you remember you can share with us?
Funny moments is for Friendsgiving every year. I always invite my friends to come at 6 p.m. That is always the time. But I know they will not arrive at 6 p.m. So I always put the invite for 2 p.m. And then they show up 8, 9, 10. 1 year I did not make the mac and cheese. And this person who was responsible for it, my favorite food, they waited until 11 at night to come.
Oh, dear.
And everybody was hungry, everybody was angry and upset. after that year, I started to make it.
All right. Okay.
That's the fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What would you like to do after you stay in Badajoz?
After I stay in Badajoz, I would like to hopefully go back to the US and start school again. At this point, I would like to be a pediatrician, so a doctor for kids. So maybe I will go back and start my studies for medical school.
Can you explain to me the history of Thanksgiving, please?
Okay. The history of Thanksgiving is a bit complicated, but the most common story is that when the Pilgrims or the English people came to the United States, the Native Americans helped them grow food, they helped them adjust to the climate there and build houses. And so after a year of living there, the Native Americans helped the Pilgrims grow a lot of food, and for the first big harvest, they decided to have a big dinner or a big lunch. And here, that lunch is celebrated now, just to commemorate the past history of that. Yeah, the allyship.
Okay, following with this topic, history. So this is the last question, I think. So why is this celebration controversial for some people nowadays?
It's controversial because of the history with the Native Americans. We are taught that the Pilgrims came and it was a very peaceful relationship that they had with Native Americans, but it's not true. And there was a lot of damage done to Native American communities. There was a lot of violence. And so when we are celebrating Thanksgiving, it's controversial because it's almost like you are still celebrating the violence that happened to these
And
communities.
domination.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Yabby.